What can you tell us about what the bond markets are telling you from a technical perspective?
Yeah, Scotty, I know you're right across the bond market. What I want to do here, I want to zoom right out and take in a really long-term picture of the bond market, because one of the great things you can do with charts is that you can take these longer-term views, and a chart can take you back to a time that either you don't remember or you didn't experience. So we've got the chart here of the US 10-year yield, and it goes back to 1990. So it basically spans my entire financial markets career, and it's seen wars, globalization, booms, crashes, technology, you name it. Recessions are in there. They're all there. But throughout that time, the 10-year bond yield has been in this big downward trend channel, which you can see clearly on the chart. It's not completely textbook. It's not perfect in that I've got a double trend line at the top of the channel just to pick up all the points. But overall, I think it's a pretty robust trend channel. It's got lots of touch points. And what's really interesting is just the last couple of weeks. Look in the bottom right-hand corner of that chart, and you'll see that the yield has clearly broken to the top side of the channel. I haven't put the moving averages on the chart, but both the 50 and the 100-week moving averages have also turned higher. The 50-week is now above the 100-week average. So there's signs of a market which is starting to trend upwards. So it's a really interesting situation, because people have been calling the end of this multi-decade bull market and bonds for years and years. I remember back in the mid to late 90s, people were calling the end of a multi-year bull market and bonds. But it's been one of the most, I think you'd say it's been one of the most enduring and persisting trends in finance. But for the first time since August 1990, we've got this situation where the yield has broken to the top side of this channel. So I think it's something to pay really close attention to. And the question is, what does this mean? And the answer is, I actually don't know, because you don't often see markets breaking out of 30-year trend channels. It's I don't know what the success rate of a 30-year trend channel is. But if we're looking at a trend channel over maybe on a yearly basis, sometimes you get these breakouts of downtrend channels, and a market market doesn't reverse and move in the opposite direction. Sometimes it just goes sideways. It loses its momentum. So that's one scenario. Maybe bonds are going to go into a phase where we get this big sideways range for several years. But if this were a stock chart on a daily chart, I'd be looking to buy the momentum. I'd be looking to see whether a trend develops. And if this trend in bond yields rising does develop, it could be highly significant. So, look, I think at the least it's something people to be aware of and to watch. This isn't a play for the next quarter. This is something which could be a multi-year sort of thing. So it's a bigger picture thing to keep an eye on. And just on the near term, look, this latest rise in yields has been very quick. It looks overextended. It looks like it's due for a pullback. Also looking at the short positioning in bond futures, it looks like there's a big short interest there. So I wouldn't be surprised to see the yield come back lower in the next over the next few weeks. But what'll be interesting this year to see whether we do consolidate and then have another push higher in yield later in the year. It's a situation we haven't seen for a long time to see this potential change in this big bond yield.